Hello everyone. So today I actually already recorded some of this, but my recording was lost. So I'm just going to talk a little bit about what I've done so far, and then do a little bit more on this. So previous to this, I had this gold work here was just a bright yellow color, and I used a brown to overlay some of this to give it a little bit more depth. I'd also gone ahead and put some of the put the jewel tones on there, and done some of this lace work here. I'm going to work a little bit more on the hands and see where else I need to adjust a little bit before calling this one done. So looking at this, I'm going to go ahead and mix up some tones for the fingers. Generally, the tone that I'm using for skin is going to be a white, a little bit of alizarin crimson, and a little bit of yellow ochre for that. So we'll go ahead and mix up a little bit of that, and then adjust the skin tones. So this is going to be more of a glaze over the hand, just to give it a little bit more depth. Right now I'm just going to apply it, and then I'll go back in a few minutes to adjust it and tone things down a little bit. I'm mainly looking for areas where two sections of skin meet, so that we can these will get blurred in a minute, but right now we're just getting these applied here. So I want to keep the skin pretty soft. So as you can see, I've got it's not really refined here yet, so I'm just going to go ahead and do a little bit of a blur to ease up some of these darker areas that I just added, and then we'll go in and add a little bit more skin tone just to give it a little bit more volume than what we've got right now. These hands are very soft and not a lot of sharp edges to them, so we need to soften this up quite a lot. But I do want to get a little bit more volume than what I'm seeing, so. So I'm pulling the lights back out a little bit here. And again, this will look muddy for a few minutes until we get it situated. So, okay. Doing a little bit of blending there just to kind of soften everything up. Now I can use a towel. I can go in and lift up some of this with a paper towel. Depends on how much you want to do there. It'll give it a little bit more volume. So I'm going to go back in now and re-add some of those highlights that we had. All right. So going in with some of my skin tone at this point, and testing this out, making sure it's a decent color. So again, I'm kind of aiming for the highlights at this point, aiming for where I see these strong skin tones. Got one brush that has the paint on it, one brush that's mostly dry, and so I'm switching between those two to get these the different skin tones, the subtlety that I'm looking for here. And this is one of those things that you could mess around with for quite a while and go back and forth with whatever you're working on here. It takes a little while to get it to where you want it to be. So that one will still need some more work to get it to looking right. And this might require more than one layer, but we'll just do what we can here. So I could continue to work on these hands. There's a lot that I could continue to do, but I think I'm gonna stop pretty soon. There's always a lot of this back and forth. You do a little bit, and then you change it a little bit more and go back and forth. All right, I'm going to pause on this for today. Thank you for joining me, and I hope you have a good rest of your day. Thank you.